I guess you could say good morning from the city center of Algiers, and my goodness, is it beautiful. I'm just about to walk through about 1,000 pigeons. Never seen so many in my life. And I decided, instead of taking the drive and coming into the city center, I wanted the local experience. So I asked some of our friends that live here, and they said there's two apps which are kind of like Uber, and it's Yasia, and there was one other one that I've just completely gone blank of, but I ended up using Yasia. I came down here, it took about 35-40 minutes, and it was equivalent to around $2. Obviously I paid more than $2 because it's crazy. Like, the driver was so nice. She was explaining to me the rivalry between the two football teams here, because there was one that I kept on seeing, it was green, white and red, like sculptures and murals and everything, and then there was another one that was like red, white and black, and he said they're the two like rival teams in the Algiers area, which is really, really cool. So I'm definitely going to look into that. But it's amazing. On the way down, I felt like I was in Napoli with the windy streets, like all the little markets and everything like that. And then you get down here, and I'm going to take you a little bit further into the city, the other side, and show it. And it really, I lived in Paris for a very short period of time when I did some work there, and I can say it's very comparable to Paris, except it smells a lot better and it is so much more cleaner. I'm actually absolutely blown away, and that's the whole point. Like, you can even see behind me that balconies where they're hanging their clothing up, which is absolutely amazing. There are so many police doing crowd control and making sure that all the roads aren't constructed and congested. And then I'm going to try and have a look. From my maps it was saying it was a museum, but it actually looks like it's an old church or maybe an old mosque in the background there, which looks really, really cool. So we're definitely going to go check that out, and hopefully try and find a little coffee spot. I have found very, very limited videos exploring Algeria and showcasing it, so I'm going to really try and find. I saw one street what really looked like a Parisian street with some bakeries, some cafes, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go explore. But my goodness, is it a beautiful city center. This is what I mean when I'm saying you can see all the absolutely beautiful buildings, beautiful architecture, and then it also goes all the way down there, like the French shutters, the French balconies. It looks absolutely incredible. And then there's also lots of different people selling things on the street. So what I said would look like the museum is just up there on the right. So what I'm going to do is just have a walk through here and see, but you can see a whole lot of different things all the way from, there's actually pajamas, there's cloths, there's outfits, and it also feels extremely safe in here. You can see lots of women, lots of children as well. You can get shoes. I love the fact that it's all the clothing hanging off the balcony. I think it looks really, really great. Blankets. I feel like I'm in another world here. It's so amazing. It feels very, very special. And I'm right by the Martyr Square, so I'm not too sure if this is part of the Casbah. I do not think so, but you can see also, as far as the eye can see, all the way that way. But as I was saying, if we just make our way a little bit here without getting in too many people's way, because I know a lot of people are doing their shopping and just want to go about their day. So if I just go a little bit through here, also all these appliances you can get on the side too, and then you can see it sticking through, just peeping out. It looks really beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna go have a walk up there, see if there's a plaque to describe it, but wow, really, really beautiful. You can see all the buildings, all the apartments, all the way up. And then if I look down this way, it looks straight down onto the Martyr Square. I have never quite experienced a street like this. It's absolutely amazing. You can pretty much buy anything from Gucci, Chanel bags, Dior sunglasses, to cat food, to baskets, to food, and so far everyone has been so friendly, everyone's been so approachable. They're all trying to talk to me, which I really appreciate, and I try my best, but unfortunately I do not speak Arabic and my French is really terrible. So I have been trying, pardon me, I have been trying my best to communicate, but everyone just walks up, just talks to you, and it's really friendly. As I said, I feel extremely safe here. Everyone is so warm, so welcoming, and these streets just go on forever. It's just like never ever ending, and the quality of the clothes and the shoes and the food and everything looks really, really great. Also, if you look behind me, it goes on really for a very long period of time. Another thing, I don't know if it's a controversial thing to say, but like one of the streets I was walking, there was just probably like 100 men all standing down it, and they all had just like stacks of cash, but I mean like stacks of cash, and they were just shaking it around. And I just said to the one, like, do you sell it? There's a really cute little kitten. And they said they sell it because you get a better exchange rate than if you're going to, say, the actual bank or taking money out, because you actually cannot use international cards here. You can only bring dollars in, or you go and you get dollars and then you exchange them at the official rate. But apparently you get it for a much better rate if you come and use the locals here, and then it's a good way to move money within the country. Not too sure exactly how it works. I don't get involved in any of that type of stuff. It was just something I'd never seen before. And then before I walk over some people, you can see there's like all these fruits and vegetables. There's also chandeliers and everything. So a little bit of everything you can get here. I also have absolutely no idea. Pardon me, excuse me. I have actually no idea where I am, but I'm just following it, just winding my way through it. And yeah, it's just the vastness of it. It's kind of like an open air market, like a Makola market, but yeah, really, really crazy, really, really incredible. Also, all the olives, all the dates. There's also a pharmacy on the corner that you can come and get things from. So I'm not even going to look at my map. I'm just going to keep on walking around, see where I end up. I'm just like zigzagging all the way through the street. There's a little street down here that I can see the ocean, so I'm going to take a walk down, or the sea. I use it interchangeably, but apparently an ocean's ocean and a sea is a different body of water. So as I said, you can see it peeping out just through over there. But really, really blown away by the friendliness of the people, how helpful they all are. Even the driver that took me in the equivalent to the Uber was super friendly. He was also showing me they have like a stick that I couldn't really understand what he was saying, because initially I thought it was a cigarette, but he said no, it's not a cigarette. In the Arabic culture, you use it to either like clean your teeth, but he also was saying it like makes them smart. So I don't know if it's like some way releases endorphins or something like that, but it was really cool. There's another really nice square up that way, so I'm just going to walk now to the sea, show you guys, because that's where we drove in. Spectacular. Another watch shop, so if you want a Rolex, you want some expensive sunglasses for like a 30th thousandth of a price, this is the place to come and get it. You never know, next time in the next video when you see me flying around the world all completely dripped out in Gucci or Louis Vuitton, don't be fooled, it's not going to be real. It's probably going to be from one of these markets. You can see the Martyr Monument on the top there. These are not cruise ships. The first day I arrived, I thought all of these ships were cruise ships. They actually take you on the ferry to Marseille, to other parts in Spain, and then you turn around, and how beautiful is that? That also kind of looks like a mosque. It's absolutely beautiful. Lots and lots of Algerian flags flying. I think it's honestly one of the nicest flags. There's just something about the symmetry of it, and then the red that just really breaks it off. So you have all those hectic streets all the way like down these little alleyways, and then in the front you have these really modernized buildings that go, look how far down they go. Feels like Monaco. Look at that view all the way around there. So I'm just going to take a walk. I love how patriotic the people are here. You can see all the Algerian flags busy flying. It's really beautiful. I think I'm on the wrong side of the street, so hopefully I don't get bumped into anyone. But also another thing I must point out are these light features. This is not just because it's here in a touristic area. Literally everywhere I've gone, I've seen all of them like that. It just looks so beautiful. I'm just trying to take it all in, because right now it feels like a virtual reality, like in a video game, but my goodness, is it beautiful. I've already mentioned, and I'm going to reiterate it, I cannot believe how clean Algeria is, how patriotic the people are, and how friendly everyone is. I was just walking and I decided I'm going to come and take a rest in the sun. They have these benches everywhere. They're extremely clean. Lots of people sitting at them. I found an empty one, so I decided this is where I'm going to sit. I'm going to come and soak up the sun, and it's just absolutely incredible. I have a view of like the whole harbor, all the marinas. I can see all the yachts, all the fishing boats, all the palm trees. The palm trees always make it feel like a Palma de Mallorca vibe, but my goodness, this is, you just don't see this in the news. You just don't see this being showcased. And that's another question. Maybe you guys can help me answer this. Why are there not more tourists here? I haven't seen one tourist. I've only seen locals. I don't know if maybe it's because the visa process is so hard in order to obtain to come and visit, but it's also really positive in a way, because it's not like a refined version where people put out because they're trying to get tourists into a specific area or see it. You really feel like you're part of the local environment and the local atmosphere. I also met another person that was interested while I was filming. We kind of spoke, he had broken English. I can probably say about 6 words in French. And I was just saying like cafe, trying to say. So he put it in my maps. It's about 16 minutes away. I'm going to go walk there now and just keep on exploring, because my goodness, this city is beautiful. The amount of beautiful architecture in this place is insane. Just walking down a street and then all of a sudden you're greeted with something like that. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. You can see how busy the streets are. It's really in like the midday now, but wow. I'm just lost for words. The city is so beautiful, and just really in every street corner, look at that combination with all the balconies. Goodness me, that is beautiful. One thing I must say that I absolutely love about the Algerian people is their patriotism and their pride towards the country. Because if you're proud about a country, you're not going to throw litter on the floor. You're going to make sure that things are done right and run well so everyone prospers. And that's what I really feel like here, and I'm just absolutely blown away. There was a lady literally by her shop there that was unlocking the door, and it had like a big metal roller blind. And as I went there, she was like, pardon, monsieur? And then she said in French, I was like, sorry, English? And she said, can you open for me? Because obviously it was heavy. So I said, no problem. So then I went and opened the door. Then she invited me in the shop. I think she wanted to give me tea. But I was like, no problem. Like, I didn't do it to get anything in return. But it's like, those are the interactions, and that what, like, it gives me chills thinking about it. And it just makes places so special, and you feel so welcome. As well as all the buildings have these Algerian flags. Hey, my brother, that's what I mean. Everyone's super happy, cheering when they see you filming, showcasing their country. But I'm now a couple minutes. It's taking me like an hour and a half to go, like a 30-minute walk, because I'm just in and out all the streets and checking it out. But look at that view behind me. It's insane. Algeria is just so beautiful. I'm going to try and very quickly run across the street now. Zebra crossing, try and get run over, and then go up here and see what has to offer. I am telling you all, if you have not put Algeria on your bucket list, it is something that needs to be added. Just the beauty that is just everywhere. Another massive building here, all these gardens. The architecture is just absolutely mind-blowing all the way up the street. And then if we just go this way, this is big shout out to the guy that told me this is the coffee street, to come and check it out, because it really is having Parisian vibes. You can already see it peeping out around the corner, but it's incredible. There's like so many flower shops, and the architecture, everyone's sitting outside in the sun. So they recommended I take something along this street, so you got to take a local's recommendation. But my goodness, that is just absolutely beautiful. Like, this is in Algeria. It's just mind-blowing that this is just not pushed and all other narratives are pushed. Like, look at this. Absolutely incredible. I feel like I'm having a cappuccino on the streets in France. There's a whole lot of coffee shops all the way down, and then also all the way up. But there was no one at this one, but I recognize this name before, the Sultan. It's apparently amazing. So I've got a cappuccino, I've got some water. I'm just going to take it in while just people watching and enjoying this amazing environment with my new friend I just made. The coffee was really great, the environment was amazing, and I was trying to figure out, there are so many people like walking around, coming up and down, especially like all of these type of ramps. And then when I researched it, this is actually a metro station. Algeria has a metro station. Completely blown away, never knew that. It's the only one in Africa, and this country is just amazing me more and more and more and more. And then you take a look behind me, look at that view, and then you take a look this way. It's just everywhere you look, there's just so much beauty, there's so much going on. But now I think I'm gonna go take a nice little like hour walk off the coffee. I bought a bottle of water, and let's keep on exploring. I'm currently now inside the metro station, so you can see the gates to get on the trains down there. Unbelievably clean, incredibly well run. As I said, it is peak time now, everyone running back and forth, but I'm unbelievably impressed. Also, these walkways through the city are absolutely beautiful. They have all these trees. I don't know if they're a specific tree to the specific region because I've never seen them before. You have the beautiful buildings, so you're able to walk, get shade at the same time, but just look at the view you are greeted with. It is absolutely insane. What a beautiful day to be exploring such a beautiful, unique city. I have now been walking for the better part of around an hour from where I was, where I had the coffee, and the buildings like this just do not stop. There's just so much of like this beautiful architecture. There's so many people out and about, everyone doing their thing. But like, this is what I'm saying, in all the streets, it's just all of these type of buildings. I really thought I would have got to one point, you can see behind me, as far as the eye can see. I really thought I would have got to one point then, hello there. See, I was saying everyone's so friendly. I really thought I would have got to one point and then it would have been like a much less developed area, but it's as far as I can see and as far as I can walk. And then I checked on the map and I'm like 20 minutes from my house. So then I was like, I might have just continued walking. I'm enjoying the atmosphere. Everyone is so friendly. It's such a nice time. So that's what I'm going to do. But the development, I had no idea it was going to be like this. And I'm honestly mesmerized by it and just unbelievably shocked in a positive way. Just trying to avoid getting run over. But yeah, so many people out and about. It's middle of the week, but vibes are high and just such a special place. Like I thought I liked Algeria already and I'd fallen in love, but now it's even more so. I cannot wait to see the other areas, but it's just non-stop as far as the eye can see. Just development, just buildings. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm absolutely destroyed. The walk was pretty much all vertically. It's been going for like an hour and 54 minutes, but I've been looking through the footage and everything like that while I've been walking, and I'm honestly so excited by the way it turned out. I can see a shawarma shop at the top of the hill, so I'm going to go practice my French, not like I did in the cafe. The K, I was like, "Ana bon ment, por favor." So I said French and Spanish together, so it was just an nightmare. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. Share the video around, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let's keep on sharing Algeria to the world. Thank you all so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next video.